Hello and welcome back to 0 to Hero in Python programming in 60 days. Today we'll be treating conditional statements. That's conditions. And mind you, we've started programming, like we've done some data types and now we are writing if statements. Imagine, you're already a programmer. Okay, conditional statement evaluates down to Boolean, that is true or false. A float control statement decides what to do based on whether its condition is true or false. And almost every flow control statement uses a condition. So we are going to be setting conditions, that is, oh, if this is this, do this. If that is that, do that. If that's not that, do that. Something like that. So basically, rules of block of code. Actually, this is a block of code here. It's a block of code. So we are trying to check. This is what something like your phone uses when it wants to check your password. So we have a block of code. A block begins with indentation increase. When indentation increases, so indentation increased here. What we mean by indentation is this space, these four spaces that I'll put here. So it increases when indentation increases. Block can contain under block. For example, this is a block and it contains under block. It's under block again here. So that's that. Block end when the indentation decreases to 0. That you can see here, it decreased to 0. When it got here, it decreased to 0. So this is the end of this block. This is the beginning of another block. That's that on that. So let me just run this to initialize some variables. So now we want to log into your phone. We are saying if name equals Mary, then print hello Mary. Then if password equals swordfish, print access granted. Else, that is, if that's not correct, print wrong password. So here we are going to do this, and it's saying wrong password because the name is not equal to Mary. But if we now check, okay, what if we say Abbas here? Then Abbas here. So what does it do? It will print hello Abbas, then enter the next block. Is the password swordfish? Yes, it is. So print access granted. So it's printing access granted. This is how you gain access to your phone and the likes, your email and the likes. So this is basically a conditional statement behind the scene that you don't see. So now let's start with if statements. What are if statements? In Python, an if statement consists of the following: the if keyword, which is this, the condition, which is this, which evaluates to true, remember, evaluates to a Boolean, remember, then a colon, that's this. Then, starting on the next line, an indentation block called the if clause, which is this. This is the indentation block, and this is the if clause. So that's that on that. So if name equals Abbas, print I Abbas. And since the name is Abbas, it's saying I Abbas. I'm saying hello back. So now then the else statement. Else statement does not have a condition. That is, when the if statement is not true, then okay, generalize. Now if that is not true, then do this. Something like your phone, when you can't get access to your phone, it will ask hello. It will tell you, imagine you want to get access to your phone and it's not telling you wrong password, and it's just sitting down and looking at you like that. It won't make any sense. Something like if name equals Abbas, say let's say the name is not equal to, let's say we say the name equals to Shola. If we run this, it's not printing anything. It will look horrible. It will look somehow like alpha. What are we doing? But yeah, so if that's not the case, for example, name is not equal to Abbas, say name is equal to Olaiya. So instead of we just looking like don't do and not having anything printed out, here we can use the else statement to print something out actually. So now, if name equals to Olaiya, print I Olaiya. If name not equal to Olaiya, that is my phone. It's saying print hello stranger. So since the name is not equal to Olaya, name is equal to Abbas, then the person holding the phone is a stranger. So he's saying hello stranger. So now then the elif statement. The elif statement is just basically, okay, when you check the if statement and it's not working, then you can put under condition. So you don't start with an under condition with under if again. You do elif. Since the first condition is not met, check this other condition, then check this other condition. Unlike else that does not check any condition and just jump into conclusion there. So that's that on that. So what does it contain? The elif keyword, the condition, then the colon, which is same thing as the if statement, then the starting the indentation block, which is this. So that's that on that. So if name equals Abel, print I said Alice, Abel. Else, if age less than 12, you say you are not Abbas Kido. So since our name is not equal to Abel, so it's not going to print hello Abel. So it's now checking the age again. Is the age less than 12? If the age is less than 12, we say you are not Abbas Kido. That is, you are a kid, not Abbas. Abbas is not a kid. So that's that on that. So this is another conditional statement now. So if name equals Abel, print I Abel. Else, so we can have more than one elif statement in a block of code. That is, we can have more than one condition in a block of code. So if name equals Abel, print hello I Abel. If age equals 12, print you are not Abel Kido. If age greater than 22,000, unlike you, Abel is not an undead immortal vampire. Imagine 2,000. I can't get to that age. Even 100, I'm not sure. If age greater than 100, you are not Abel Granny. So my grandpa, do I have a grandpa? Yeah. No, I don't. So you are not Abel Kido because the age. And mind you, once the condition is met, it does not check the other conditions again. So that's on if statements. You can run this. Then, for example, if you have the if and you have the elif, you can now have the else too. So that's on that. So else we now generalize, like, okay, when all the conditions are not met, you are neither Abel nor a little kid. So that's that. Then now let's enter loop. Yeah, while loop. A while statement always consists of the following. All this following. But a while loop continues to run until a certain condition is met. That's actually what you differentiate a while loop from a for loop. Yeah, from a if statement. Sorry, we will still treat for loops too. So let's just check this. Age equals 10. Age equals 0. Sorry. If age less than 5, print hello world. Then add 1 to age. So what do you think age will be now? Age will be 1. So let me just add a new this thing here. Then if I ask for age, since I've added 1 to it, so age is now 1. You can see that. Don't worry. Very soon we'll treat universal statement and global variables, and don't worry, we'll treat that when we get to that tutorial. So here now, unlike here, it's just if statement will just check it once and leave, but here it's going to check it, keep checking until this condition is met. So when it gets here, while it's less than 5, so when you add 1 to age, it's still 1. So it goes back because the condition is still met and check. Is this still less than 5? Yes. So when we run that, say, oh, check. Oh, it's now 1. It's still less than 5. It's now 2. It's still less than 5. It's now 3. It's still less than 5. It's now 4. Is it less than 5? Now 5. So the condition is met. So it won't run it again. So that's why we have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or better, let me just add, okay, plus string. We did how to convert integers to string the other day. So age. So now we can just see, we can see the actual number that age is per time now. So if we run this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, you see when it gets to 5, it did not run it again because the condition is already met. So that's about that. So here is another one. This is actually an annoying game when you want to get someone angry. Okay, name equals space, of course blank, saying while name equal to your name. So ask them for their name. Ask them, please type your name. Actually what you said, the condition you said is your name. So see here now, your name. Okay, your name. So what's your name? I will say Abbas. To tell me, type your name. But I've typed my name. Okay, Olaya, which is my first name. He's still asking, okay, Ayotunde, which is my middle name. What's wrong? But actually, what it's asking is, please type your name. Like, type your name, not actually your name. Your name. Yourname. Imagine our phones are locked like this. It will be annoying. It's going to be annoying. But sometimes when you want to allow someone to break out of the loop, for example, don't worry, you will still write infinite loop, and I'll teach you how to break out of it. Okay, for example, here now, try equals 0, name equals this. Then we want to allow them to try only 5 times. Something like the way your phone does, and it will now, when you miss your pattern 5 times, or I don't know the number of times, it will go back. But here I'm saying 5 times. So how do I write that code? So while name not equal to your name equals input, please type your name. Trial plus 1, that is increasing the number of trials. So if the number of trials is greater than 5, print you failed, dummy, break. That's where the break comes in. What break does is to just end the loop automatically. So it's good to put all these buffers in our conditional statement so that we won't keep running. For example, imagine your phone has infinite number of times that you can try to unlock it. Then a burglar can easily come in and try to break into your phone for a whole day and just get the information that he or she wants. So that's here. So let's say I typed Abbas, Olaiya, Ayotunde. Let me check the name of. Okay, let me use Sukanmi. I know one of the subscribers on this site is Sukanmi. Then who else name should I use? Who else? Okay, Akapo. Oh. So I've tried 4 times now. So this is the last. I've tried 5 times. Okay, if it's greater than 5, so this is the last person I'm using. Okay, let me use one of my own wonderful friend. I will write her name. So Tolulokpe. Oh, you failed, dummy. Wow. Thank you. Is he telling me thank you actually? He's not supposed to be telling me thank you because he has told me I failed. But if I actually typed your name, it would have broken there. So that I'm just showing you what break statement does. So if the break is not there as a buffer, it means I'll be able to try any number of times I like. Then there is another that I will call the continue. When the program executes and reach continue statement, the program execution immediately jumps back to the start of the loop and reevaluates the loop's condition. I don't know if you get what that means. That is, when you get that particular answer, when the answer now is true, when the condition is met, when it gets to continue, I'm stuttering. When it gets to continue, it goes back to the beginning of the loop. Let me just illustrate with an example here. So, who are you? So let me just use Abbas. Wow, what's wrong? It's saying that's not true. Who are you? Okay, if I say Joe, that's where the continue is. Hello Joe, what is your password? Mind you, the continue told me to go back to the beginning when the name was not Joe. So it is a fish. So if I say swordfish now, then it will now break out of this loop. This video is getting long and I don't want us to be exceeding 10 minutes in each tutorial. Can we still exhaust what I have in this material? Okay, we can exhaust it in 2 minutes. We'll quickly rush it. So for loop now, we use range in for loop. So for loop and range, we'll just treat them together. So a for loop statement, a for statement looks like something like for I in range 5 and always include the following: a for keyword, a variable name, the in keyword, call to the range method to pass it. Actually, when we get to list, you can use list too. Then the colon, then starting on the next line, the indentation block. So that's that on that. So for I in range 5, so this range function actually gets us a range of numbers. So for I in range 5, print Olaiya 5 times. So in range 5, so that's that on that. So for loop is like while loop. Is just that we are using the range in a particular. We are just checking this thing in a particular block of code. So that's that on that. Then for n in num range 100, that is when we want to add a group of number from 0 to 100 together. How do we add them together? It's actually quite easy. When you just if you notice, 1 plus 100 is what? 1 plus 99 is what? 100. 2 plus 98 is what? Don't let me start explaining the math behind it, but you will see it's actually easy. You just check out. You can use what I just said to get an equation for that. That's how what programmers do. So 50,050. So that's that on that. If you notice, that's 100 in 49 places. So 100 times 49 is what? 4,900, then plus the last 100, that's 5,000, then plus the middle 50, which you can't add anything to, that's 50,000. I mean 5,050. So you just don't worry about that. You can look for how I did that in my head and try to do it yourself too. So this and that, while now we are now comparing while loop to for loop. Please, you know what will happen? Check these two codes and guess what is the difference and what is not between them. So your name, Abbas. What is wrong? When name equals not to call your name. Okay, it's giving me number of trials. Okay, that's on that. This tutorial is the longest so far. Please just check through everything here. I will treat the remaining part of this tutorial in the next class. So this one, you can always just run this and see how it does yourself. But I will treat the remaining part in the next tutorial before I start the next tutorial. So now, treat this assignment and push your code to GitHub and comment the link to the repo in the comment section. See you in the next class. Bye bye.